because you get some change to rain and freezing rain. You want to enjoy it? Head them out early. I think you end the accumulating snow by about lunchtime, because then it's an icy kind of mess after that. How much are we talking in the Poconos? Near 14 inches. Not a lot of sleet mixing in there. Even in the Lehigh Valley, not as much sleet as elsewhere, so 10 to 14 inches. This is the most snow you've had in a while. Pennsylvania Turnpike near 10 inches. Philadelphia 8 to 10. If we get 10, it would be the biggest storm in 10 years. South Jersey 6 to 8, but you do change to not only ice, but also some rain, and especially change to rain in Delaware and Cape May County, where you're talking 3 to 6 inches. Temperatures rise to the 40s on Sunday if you're in Cape May County. So a huge range in what we're expecting. It's not just a snowstorm, and you know what? The storm is nowhere just yet. Nothing's happening just yet, just starting to take shape. So we're gonna be tracking it across the country. Here's what we need to know today as you're heading out. Watch for those slick spots, 32 degrees for your high. The winds at 8 a.m., the winds start to really gust at lunchtime, 38 degrees. At 4 o'clock, more clouds, it's 40. It feels like the freezing mark. At 8 o'clock, crashing temperatures. Matt, tonight we have cold weathers advisories mornings. It's going to feel like 20 below zero in the Poconos tonight. Kind of bear down what you need to know. Possible power outages. Be prepared for that, because there is some ice in the storm. So you need to be mindful. Make sure if you have a generator, you kind of gas it up, or you get things ready to go for that. You have some food to deal with in case you're stuck there. Shovel the clear the snow before the ice comes. So you want to shovel early if you can. It might be heavy because of the warmer air aloft, even though the temperatures are cold to start. So kind of a range in how heavy the snow is, but make sure you clear it, because it gets crusty with that ice on top, and that may be harder to clear later. And then temperatures are below freezing for like early February after that. So you really want to make sure you get rid of that snow. It is not just a winter storm with snow. It's also snow we're forecasting. Some areas getting sleet, some areas getting freezing rain, and even plain rain. So there's a lot to go through hour by hour, region by region. So let's talk about the impact scale. This is a high impact storm. In the wee hours of Sunday morning, I think at 5 a.m. it's snowing. Maybe it's just starting to accumulate. But after that, you want to get off the road. You've got snow coming down heavily, 8, 11. By 2, you're changing to sleet. So for the city, much of the accumulating snow is done by 2 o'clock. You have only those early morning hours to get in on the slow. After that, it's sleet, and in some areas, changing to rain and freezing rain. So let's take it hour by hour with Future Tracker. So we're looking at Sunday morning, 7 o'clock. It is cold. That snow is coming down. It's starting to come down pretty heavily, maybe 1-2 inches an hour. That's 7 in the morning on Sunday. Then we advance this to 2 o'clock. Look at the areas of pink. That's ice. So now you've got the ice coming down on top of it. The kids could still play in the ice in South Jersey, and the ice is near the city at 2 o'clock. But you want to watch, because it's turning kind of crusty on top of that, and certainly very slippery. Look at the rain that starts to move into extreme South Jersey. Then we advance this to 7 o'clock. That ice goes all the way near the Lehigh Valley. Look at the rain line. That may push through Gloucester, Camden, and parts of Burlington counties. Look at the wild range in temperatures. This is Sunday at 7 o'clock. It's 15 degrees in Allentown. Maybe it's 25 in the city, but it's 41 in Cape May. So you've got this push of warmer air both aloft and at the surface. And the reason we need to keep tracking this after each model run is to make sure this line doesn't push a little farther to the north. But it all clears out overnight. Monday's not a big deal, a couple of flurries or a snow shower. 10 to 14 inches, Lehigh Valley, Poconos, and this is including Chester, Montgomery, and Bucks. 8 to 10 through I-95 and interior parts of South Jersey, Gloucester, Camden, Burlington counties. But remember, some of this is ice and rain on top of all this. 6 to 8 in Millville, in Toms River, 3 to 6 right in Wildwood, where you get that real rain pushing in. Right now it's kind of quiet with some clouds increasing. The big thing to note today is it's colder than yesterday. 40 isn't bad this afternoon, but increasing clouds. When you factor in the gusty wind today, it feels like the freezing mark. Tonight we've got cold weather advisories and warnings. Wind chills below zero. As much as minus 20 in the Poconos tonight and tomorrow. Cold wind, 30-mile-an-hour gusts, 41. 20 tomorrow, but wind chills in the single digits. Sunday's the day. Stay off the road, make your plans. We've got heavy snow, and we've got that afternoon mixing, especially south and east. Monday, maybe a snow shower, but pretty dry. Clouds and sun, 27. You're kind of digging out. Tuesday, mostly sunny, 22. Wednesday, 16 degrees below average. It's 25. Thursday, stuck in the freezer, 22 degrees. A lot going on in the 7-day forecast, but of course, Sunday's the big one, guys.
I'm starting to get